As part of my series looking at the share prices of well-known global aesthetic companies listed on stock exchanges around the world, in this video I'll briefly review the history of HydraFacial alongside the current financial status of the company manufacturing these devices. As HydraFacial distributors for over a decade in the UK, myself and my then business partner Martin Rowe and our team had an inside view of the development of the company from what was basically a small equipment manufacturer to a billion-dollar unicorn company that was listed on the Nasdaq stock exchange in 2021. Bill Cohen and Roger Ignon were two engineers who founded Edge Systems in 1997. Based in Long Beach, California, they invented and produced a surgical smoke scavenging system and Delphia, which was the first US patented and FDA approved microdermabrasion system. In 2005, they received patents for the HydraFacial and smaller desktop Allegro system that used a handpiece with an abrasive tip connected to fluids, and this had potential treatment advantages over standard dry microdermabrasion procedures. Adjunctive treatments such as lymphatic drainage and LED were then added to the system. In 2016, Linden Capital Partners and DW Healthcare Partners bought Edge Systems and rebranded to become the HydraFacial company. These venture capital companies invested significant amounts to grow the brand, resulting in a huge increase in the clinic install base and awareness amongst potential consumers. They achieved a valuation of $1 billion by 2021 and were listed as a beauty health company with the ticker symbol SKIN on the Nasdaq that year at $10 a share. The shares peaked at $30 a few months later, but had been on a downward trajectory ever since. If you'd have bought at the peak of the share price and held on, you would be sitting on a 94% loss at the end of January 2025 as the share price fell to $1.65. As indicated in this graph of quarterly sales, investors appear to have been selling partly due to a significant slowdown in the rate of growth of sales in new systems, which has continued even after the launch of the new Syndeo system. In their 2024 Q3 financial statement, the beauty health company cited a challenging macroeconomic environment as one of the main reasons for loss of revenue, with only 1,118 systems sold in Q3 versus 2,140 for the same period in 2023. I'm not an investment advisor and certainly wouldn't recommend that you buy shares in the beauty health company. There is no guarantee that past share prices will ever be reached again, but if you buy shares at their $1.35 level and the price reaches previous peaks, you would realize a 1,700% gain on your investment. So, if you're a customer of HydraFacial and have confidence in their future growth, it might be worth paying attention to quarterly earnings statements, as any signs of a move back to profitability could see an appreciation in share price.